Hello guys and welcome back to Hey Manager with me Alex today, and we're going to get back into episode 16 of the Borussia Dortmund save. So let's get into the action and carry on from last time. So quickly, since last time, where did we pick up? So we did lose 3-2 to Napoli last time. A hat-trick for Giovanni Simeone saw us lose in the UEFA Champions League. Then we went on a 5-game winning streak, 5-0 against VfL Bochum. I think, let me just try and see if we can insert a column here for the formation we actually played. There we go, we can see it a bit better now. So, since last time, we actually played VfL Bochum at home, 81,000 in attendance, 5-0. 5-0! Which is massive for us in the Bundesliga. We played the 4-3-3 narrow, which is our... I'll have to show you the formations now. I'll have to show you how we've actually switched things up. But we're playing it a bit more narrow, a bit more traditional. I think you guessed you could call it in Football Manager. A bit more traditionally as we've been playing. So Ansu Fati with a hat-trick. Sebastian Haller and Kimpembe also getting a goal in that one. Then 3-0 against Kaiserslautern in the DFL Pokal. I think Julian Brandt got 2 in there and Gosens got a goal in that one. Then Bayer away from home. Marlon picking up in the 87th minute. We had a very up and down game in this one. I think I'll just quickly show you. You can see here, it was very even. In the second half, you can see we absolutely went off. First half, no shots, nothing. In the second half, we managed to quieten down. We changed the position up. We changed a bit around. And in the second half, we were on fire. We were on absolute fire. Andre playing really well. The defence played an absolutely fantastic game. And there we have it. Then, a massive game against Nice. 7 different goal scorers in a 7-0 thrashing. So, Makoko in the 60th minute and Brandt just before half-time. Nonto, Rooney, Fati, Haller and Marlon all pitching in to get 7-0 against Nice, which actually puts us back into this playoff spot to manage to try and go through. So 16, 4 games, 2 wins, 2 losses, sitting on 6 points. I think that might be enough to see us go through. But our goal difference, what's our goal difference saying now? Oh, it's only saying 2. Maybe it's because we got absolutely thrashed by Leipzig 6-0, so we're trying to even it out at this point. Then, again against Union Berlin, Makoko with the penalty, Andre with the goal, and Nonto as well in the 3-0 win there, in this 4-2-3-1 wide. So, I'll show you quickly, basically, how we're going to set up going forward. So, we have this 5-2-1-2. We love this 5-2-1-2. It's brilliant for us. If we ever need to try and play 3 at the back or go a bit more defensive, this works. Then, I've gone with this formation where I try and utilise 2 wingers, and instead of playing the 2 up front, which is it's not worked, it just hasn't worked at all, we're playing Nonto as like a shadow striker who sits in behind, so he stays quite far forward, as you can see, get further forward, moves into the channels, takes more risks, but he can still sit in behind the striker, and especially with the fact that we're playing a high press, it means that we've got someone in behind the striker, and it lets Makoko run into the channels and get through. We're playing inverted wingers as well, not inside forwards. And then we've got Andre as a central midfield to defend and Julian Brandt as a deep line playmaker. We let the wing backs get forward as well, so there's a bit more of a crossover. But we do see these players, they dribble more, cut inside, and a bit more technical, which suits our team. Then we have this one, which is the standard FM4-3-3 with a defensive mid and 2 wide players. This is much more of a 4-3-3. So instead of having the 3 in midfield, the 3 up top, this is like 2 inside forwards on attack with Makoko up front. So you're basically playing 3 attackers, so 3 strikers to a degree. Andre in there with Brandt and then Gnonto as well. It mainly look like this with more of an advanced playmaker role in there. It's essentially this formation, but a little more conservative as you can go backwards. I've got the team here. We're going to play against, I think it's Stuttgart today. We're just at a bit of a stopgap. I wanted to bring you a game in between Napoli and Real Madrid. It felt like after a 5-game winning streak, I'll bring you this because it seems like we're playing very good football at the moment. Incredibly good football. So if we go to the tactical meeting, we'll go into this game, play a bit more positive, and we've got a bit of rotation issues because Rooney's a bit, he's lacking fitness. Same with Haller, same with Vitor Roque, who just doesn't seem like he's ready to come back into the side just yet. Almada is back from fitness, which is great news for us, absolutely fantastic news. Marco Reus is set to retire. This is the sad news that I've seen today, and I wanted to bring it to you that we're going to entice the player to stay on. Let's just see if he accepts that. Royce will consider your proposal and come back to you with a final decision on his future in about a week. So that's something to look forward to after this episode. But anyway, this is how I'm going to play. I'll submit the team and I'll bring you the game against Stuttgart. See you there. Here we have it then against Stuttgart. How do they line up? They've got They've got a very, very strong back seven, it looks like there. With Endo in the side still, and then obviously that striker, I can't remember his name now, is it Gudassi? I believe it's Gudassi, as there's a highlight straight away for Stuttgart. First few minutes, Cobble clutches that out of the air, and we can try and counter. If you play it out wide to Tomori here, that'd be excellent. Roll it out, son. He throws it out to Maffio instead, and Maffio plays it down the line to Nonto. Here we go. This is the man that, he likes to get forward, and he can drift into these wide areas as this shadow striker. Endo picks it up now. Who's going to play forward? This is it. Guarassi, that's it. Guarassi, that's the player that I'm a bit scared of in this game. He's caused us problems in the past as Wijndal plays it forward towards Marlon now. What can Marlon do with it? Finds Nonto inside. This is it. This is how we like to play. A bit of an interchange in behind the striker now. Marlon, thrown goal, plays it back towards Makoko. And it's a beautiful goal 2 minutes in. I believe Marlon was just about on. But as you can see here, his goal disallowed. No. How was he disallowed? How was it disallowed? Was Marlon off? Did he just drift off? He did. It's a great, great line by Stuttgart's back four. Well, back three, sorry. Beautiful line taken there. And unlucky for Marlon as he puts it across the goal, and he should be 1-0 up there. There's a highlight. There we go. I've just encouraged the lads. And straight away, Makoko crosses it in. It's punted away, and Rayner's going to race back and get there first. Now then, can we build from this? Wijndal, we've got plenty of players forward. Tries to find Makoko, and Zagadou picks that out. But he's been pressed by Marlon, and Daniel Marlon, who presses the goalkeeper, has taken it off him. And it's a beautiful little press, and he's managed to get it straight back off the goalkeeper there. Wijndal turns round, failed ball through Zagadou back to the goalkeeper. I don't know what Peretz was doing here, but Marlon, awful touch out of feet, and Marlon puts it through his legs. 1-0 up in 30 minutes, and there we have it. We've been on an absolute tear recently, and Marlon has been one of the reasons why. As you can see on the right-hand side there, we go top of the league. We go 3 points ahead of Bayern, but obviously on goal difference, they might, if they win their game this weekend, they go above us. And then Leipzig, who have been in unbelievable form, we go 2 points ahead of them. Poor ball out there by Tomori, though, as Maffio can't get onto the end of it. It's played to Endo, into Guarassi, and he's put it into the back of the net. It's 1-1, and that is really unfortunate for us there. We shouldn't be conceding like that, as Guarassi managed to counter on the fact that Maffio just couldn't get into that ball. Run inside, try and poke it round them. Sosa plays it inside to Endo, Endo into Ulrich, into Guarassi. Beautiful 1-2 play, and we're caught in no man's land. So it's 1-1 now. Back down to our position. Well, I think we'll stay top of the league actually, just on goal difference. As we've got another highlight here. Sosa in acres of space. He's allowed to shoot, and we should be closing that down. Come on, boys. Hands on hips. We're not doing too well. We need to shoot a bit more and get a few more shots on goal. So what I might do is, instructions-wise, let's shoot on sight. Let's get going, boys. Come on, as there's a highlight straight away after I've made those instructions changes, as Wagnerman is on the ball. Into Zagadou. What can he do with it now? He plays it into Endo. Come on, take the ball off them. Press them down again. Sambi is on the ball now. Makoko needs to press forward and get into his man. Come on, boys. Ito on the ball. Back into Zagadou. They're playing it calmly around the back here and waiting for that ball that plays inside. Here it goes. Here they go. Brandt manages to tackle a man, though. And it's going out wide to Wagnerman, who takes it past his man. Garassi's there, and Garassi, I knew it. I knew it. I knew he would do this, and this is what frustrates me so much in games like this. Makoko's having an absolute stinker, so we'll take him off. We'll put Nonto on this left-hand side, and we'll take Makoko off, and we'll bring on, to play in the advanced playmaker, in fact, no, in the deep line playmaker role, we'll bring on Marco Reus. Right then, we've made our changes. Who stands over this free kick now? Is it Julian Brandt? I hope it is all Marco Reus. It's Julian Brandt, 2-1. He's taking his time over this free kick. What can he do with it now? Goalkeeper's way off his line. Plays into Marco Reus on the edge of the box. Who curls one? It's Andre on the follow-up. And that should have been a goal. That probably should have been a goal. Come on, boys. Let's fire them up. Get them going. Schlotterbeck, we've made a few changes now. Out wide to Nonto. Takes it out of his feet. Tries to get tripped, but he stays up well. Nonto still on the ball. Beautiful play by him. Marco Reus on the edge of the box. Tries to curl one again. And it's kept out by their goalkeeper. What a save that was. What an absolute save. We're firing up the boys. Come on, we're feeling this now. Reus back out to Wijndal. Can he maybe find a crossing? Now he does. He finds it towards Rayner, and Peretz is there to take it in his grasp. And encourage the boys. Come on, get some more out of this. Nonto's not having the best of times out on this left-hand side now, but come on. Sosa. There's a free kick to Stuttgart here. It's crossed in. Can we get it clear? Wijndal follows up an Ito. Can he take the ball off him? Come on, Brandt. They're settling now for this. We need to try and push forwards. Sosa on the ball. Going to try and get it down the line to whip one in towards Garassi and shoot. Oh, ref, he was never getting there. This can't be a penalty. Surely this can't be a penalty. As this has just gone from bad to worse after an absolute beautiful display of football in the last 5 games. Garassi has come to play today. This man is like, he smashes that into the back of the net. He's just so good. I can't stop him. There's nothing I can do about that. There's absolutely nothing I can do about that. For the last few minutes, I'm going to have to go attacking, demand more. It's not going well at all as they're making changes now to see out the rest of the game. 90th minute, it's 3-2 still. There's a highlight here for Stuttgart yet again. It's headed forwards. Garassi on it now. He's had an absolutely 10 out of 10 game, if you ask me. Endo on it now. Can he get tackled? He can. Nonto wins it back, and it's a poor ball forward. He's rushed it there as Peretz comes out now again. In no man's land. I don't know why he's running with it. He punts it away. It's intercepted by Ryerson now. Tomori. That was awful by the goalkeeper. Royce finds Almada on this right-hand side, who's back from his injury. Plays it inside to Ryerson. He's tackled. Wake up, fella. Wake up. Garassi on it now. Runs forward. Can he maybe find a ball? He can't. Renato Sanchez into Wijndal. There's 2 minutes left of this game. We have to score 2 in 2 minutes. As Nonto tries to break the back line. Finds Marlon. And it's just wider than Mark. Oh, it's devastating. It's the final minute of the game. And as you can see, we should have scored in the last minute there. 2.4 to 2.14. We should be taking our chances. We've caught up so much to the likes of Leipzig and Bayern, and we let that fall right there. That's that. We're going to bring you back next time where we will be playing Real Madrid. I'll let you know about Royce and where he's getting up to. We need to win our next Champions League game against Porto. Porto at the moment, they're doing very well as well. 4 games, 2 wins, 1 draw and 1 loss, so they're actually a point ahead of us. Didn't actually realise, and I've just realised now, there's 8 games you play in this league format. I didn't realise this at all until I managed to see that we play Young Boys and Mulder as well within the space of 2 weeks or even a week there. So, interesting one. I genuinely didn't realise. So, 8 games there, and then we'll have to see how we fare going past that. But anyway, we're going to let you know next time when we play Real Madrid. See if Royce decides. I need to see if he decides. I really want him to stay on. We managed to win a career milestone with him. Bundesliga champions last year. Named in the Borussia Dortmund season best 11. You know, I want to try and get him a Champions League. If he can stay on for 2 more years. 2 more years is all I ask. And see how that fares. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you are new. Thank you again for all the love at the moment. I really appreciate it, and I shall catch you in the next episode. From me, Alex, have a great day. Ciao.